What is going on, everybody? We are back with another review. This time we are reviewing episode 3 of the Twilight Zone. It is called Mr. Denton On Doomsday. Um, this is directed by Alan Reisner, written by Rod Serling, and was originally aired October 16th, 1959. So first and foremost, please remember, every episode comes out a week. Everything that I put out comes out a week earlier over on Patreon. Link is in the description below. And yeah, that is pretty much that. So this episode I find particularly fascinating, but also it, one of the things I am noticing about the Twilight Zone is you get a twist ending, but it's like a twist happy ending. And I don't know if I like that. Like, it's the messed up twist endings that are the most memorable. Because, like, so Where Is Everybody, which was the first episode, ends with the dude coming out of the box and then realizing that everything was just a dream, or that his mind had made up because he went crazy due to his seclusion. And the one for the angels, the guy saves the little girl by basically holding up death and then goes with him on his own accord. So I mean, it's sad because you don't want to see him go because he was a good character, but like, that's the good ending in the scenario that was provided. And then this one kind of does the same thing. So in this story, it's an old western, and this guy is an alcoholic. He drinks all the time, has no problem embarrassing himself to get drinks. And then one day, he stumbles out of the bar, gets made fun of by the local jerk, the emo cowboy. We're going to call him the emo cowboy. And Mr. Denton sings for his drinks and gets knocked around. He finds a gun laying down next to him, and as him and the dude sit there and talk with each other, the guy's like, "Oh," or as he's getting ready to get up to go back wherever he's going, this guy is like, "Hey, sing for me." And so he sings. He says, "All right, go get you a drink." He goes inside to go get him a drink, or heads to go inside. As he's going up the steps to the saloon, emo cowboy realizes he's got a gun in his hand. He asks him about it, and Denton's like, "Yo, no, I just found this on the ground." He's like, "Oh, well, draw. Let's do this. Let's draw." And Denton does this thing where like he looks away. He's like waving the gun around, and then all of a sudden he shoots, and he shoots the gun out of emo cowboy's hand. So everybody takes him inside to get a drink. Once inside, everyone's happy for him, and then emo cowboy comes inside super pissed off, tells him to draw. He looks back across the bar, starts waving the gun around, ends up shooting a light down onto the guy, knocking the gun out of his hands again and knocking him down. And as Denton approaches him after he gets back up, or he gets really happy because somebody calls him Mr. Denton, he decides he's not going to drink. He smacks the emo cowboy on the way out, backhands the shit out of him. Goes and gets a shave because he knows somebody's going to come challenge him. During all this, later that night, somebody does challenge him and says they'll be around at midnight. Denton goes out and finds that this guy that's been posted up there for a while, his last name is Fate, he provides him a potion that is supposed to make him be able to draw, and it only lasts 10 seconds, but it's supposed to make him super accurate and on the draw. The guy, he asks him, "Hey, what do I owe you?" And the guy with the last name Fate is like, "Just think of it as the night Fate steps in. You don't owe me anything." So that night, the kid shows up. He's a young kid. Also, you found out earlier in the episode as well that one of the reasons he started drinking was because people were constantly coming in to town to challenge him to a duel, and time after time he killed whoever it was that challenged him to a duel. And the last time that it happened, it was a 16-year-old kid, which, you know, made him feel bad. So, I am so sorry for all the yawns, guys. It is 12:30 in the morning. So, they go on. He takes the potion. He realizes that the kid takes the potion. The kid realizes that he took the potion. So they both took the potion. They both draw. They both shoot. Both of them shoot the guns out of each other's hands. The doc pretty much tells them they'll both never be able to shoot again. And they leave. And you pretty much, it's basically, the end of the story is Fate stepped in. Mr. Fate stepped in to make sure that, to pull one person out of the hole that they were in, and to make sure the next one doesn't fall in the same hole. So it gives you that, it's supposed to give you that feel-good story in the end, but I hate it. As far as the ending, the rest of the episode was cool. I want something messed up to happen. Like, you hear about Twilight Zone's having these crazy endings and things are just crazy, and then everything ends happy, right? So that's where my problem with it comes. Again, it's a good episode. It's probably my second favorite so far. I still think Where's Everybody is the best one. One for the Angels is at the bottom. We'll see how this goes, though. We've still got like 33 more episodes. So we've at least got 2 months of this. So, hope you guys are enjoying the ride, and we will watch more Twilight Zone later. By the way, acting was phenomenal. No problems with the acting. There are itty bitty things that do tend to end up bothering me that I did. Let me see. Ugh. So the thing that I was looking at is, so the guy that plays Mr. Denton, I'm sorry, there was like a long pause there because I was researching, but I can't find anything. The guy that plays Mr. Denton had like fillings, and you could see them. So I was looking it up to see if people in the Wild West had fillings or fake teeth. But the problem is, when I looked it up, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something they would have had back then. I could be wrong. It's possible. But it says gold has been used to decorate and repair teeth for thousands of years, so it's probably possible. Again, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, guys. That's it. Again, it was an okay episode. I just want to see something messed up happen, and not in a good way. Like, the twist was cool. They both took the potions. They shot each other's hands. They'll never shoot again. But I just want to see something more. That's it. Alright, guys. Love y'all. The next one is another Goosebumps episode.